maybe.
Hello everybody and welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. We live stream our sessions every Friday evening. You can keep up with our adventures on YouTube as well as catch weekly recaps on roguewatson.com. I'm Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I'm joined by our awesome players. Eric playing Kazan, the half-elf warlock. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Heather playing Brysis, the tiefling sorcerer. Hello, Heather.
Hello.
Reese playing Tim, the Warforged cleric. Hello, Reese.
Hello.
Rochelle playing Corinne, the blue dragonborn sorcerer. You kind of threw me with your hello. Hello, Rochelle.
Hi.
And Raymond playing Halfred, the halfling ranger. Hello, Halfred.
Hello.
Raymond.
Person.
We use Roll20.net for our tabletop campaign, Skype for video chat, and I am recording it all using Open Broadcaster software. Previously on Storm King's Thunder, the party went about cleaning up after their fight with the air cultists, with Tim and Kazan throwing bodies over the side of the cloud, while Corinne and Brysis claimed from the fanatics a bag of holding and a pouch of pixie dust, respectively. The next morning, a fairly lucid Zephyros emerged, proposing a working relationship with our heroes in an effort to fix the ordning. He also wanted to speak with each of them about their situations, still believing they were destined for this task. He began with Corinne, as her foray into death and subsequent visions Zephyros believed might have answers for them. He asked her to touch his crystal ball and delve back into the vision. She agreed, though with a fair bit of apprehension due to the general creepiness of the situation. Within the vision, Zephyros focused on an obscured cloud that he seemed desperate to see into. When they got too close, though, a bolt of electricity flashed through them, and they were thrown from the vision. Outside of it, Zephyros identified the girl on the throne as a storm giant, but didn't have much else to say. 2 days later, Tim saw on the horizon a giant rock carrying a cadre of dwarves coming upon them. The dwarves drank potions of gaseous form and ascended to the crystal ball, knowing it to control the tower, and planning to destroy it. Kazan attempted to talk them down and explain the situation. He was eventually successful, though not before a series of persuasion attempts, help from Brysis, and a friend spell. The dwarves departed reluctantly, and another day passed, with Zephyros promising they were coming close to Bryn Shander. That night, however, a thunderstorm surrounded the tower, and with it some monstrous unseen creature. Zephyros woke them all, telling them to leave immediately, as he believed that whatever he had been trying and failing to find had now come for him. As the creature taunted Zephyros and tore apart his tower, Zephyros cast Featherfall on the party and forced them off the cloud. As they fell, they saw a great shot of lightning seeming to explode the tower as chunks went flying into the night. All were shocked, but Kazan, who had a particular attachment to the giant, was heartbroken. The party landed softly on a snowbank. The night was freezing cold, so the party started fires and huddled up for the night. Halford had detected 2 Yetis a few miles away, but deduced that they were sleeping as well and not an immediate threat. However, with the morning, the Yetis became a very immediate threat, as Halford detected them approaching quickly. The party readied for battle, but the Yetis were swift and hungry. The creatures immediately turned their freezing gaze upon Tim and Corinne, paralyzing them both. One tore into Tim, tearing away chunks of wood. The party was
They were the lucky ones.
That's right. The party was stunned and missed most of their attacks as the beasts ran toward the rest of them. Halfred cast a fog cloud to save them from the onslaught, and while it allowed him to escape, the Yeti nearest Kazan took 2 mighty swipes into his chest, downing him instantly. On the defensive, Corinne, Halford, and Brysis all brought forth fire in an attempt to scare away the creatures. It worked, if momentarily, as the Yetis backed away, being pushed back by Brysis's floating flames. Now, with one member paralyzed and one member bleeding out on the snow, the party looked to their own survival.
And I really hate to mention this as we start, but dancing lights only last for about a minute.
Right. It is a
We got
cantrip.
probably like 45 seconds.
It is a cantrip, though, right?
Yes.
You could conceivably cast it again. But yes. So to start things out, because I've forgotten to do this every time, constantly, for the past 8 sessions, Corinne, Halford, and Bryces, for combining your efforts using flames to drive away the Yetis, all 3 of you may gain a point of inspiration.
Yay.
Inspiration? What's that?
Point.
Something you'll never see.
Yeah.
Inspiration?
Be dead soon.
It won't matter.
Character.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that do? What do I do with that?
Which I'm not sure.
Oh, I
it is on the
see.
You
character.
really have
there.
to show us DM.
Yeah, I will pull up the house rules and explain to you all what inspiration is, or how it works. Inspiration can be declared after a roll. Oh wait, no, this is just your house rule. This isn't the full thing. Hold please.
I don't even know what it does. Not the textbook answer.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I have 0. Okay, wait. There we go.
I can find it quickly enough.
Essentially, give yourself advantage on something.
Yes, it allows you to get advantage on a check, or advantage on a check or attack roll or a saving throw if you declare it beforehand, or you can declare it after your roll just to re-roll it again.
You can use it on attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Spending your inspiration gives you advantage on that roll.
Right. And our house rule is that if you make a roll normally and you don't like the roll, you can use an inspiration. Then you'll just get to re-roll that attack or check once. So it's similar to having
Okay.
advantage. Yeah. And you gain it by doing things that the DM likes. By, like role playing.
Following the rules. Looking both
Apparently,
ways
we have
across
not
the
done
street.
this at all.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't liked you guys until now. Usually, like,
Now
role,
that we're all
Definitely.
dead and dying.
you're right. Role playing stuff. If you do something particularly cool in battle that's nifty, then you can be awarded inspiration. All right, and as for your guys' situation, where you
Rather
are at,
dire.
How
rather
dire is
rather
this?
dire. So, what has happened? Yeah, Tim's still stunned. Kazan is dying on the snow. Bryces has just cast her dancing lights and is pushing back the Yetis as we speak, which means that before Kazan has to re-roll another death saving throw and Tim gets to roll another chance to escape the paralyzation, Corinne and Halfred, you two can take an action before that happens. And after you take an action, they will both have to roll their things again. So, yeah, you two are free to do whatever one thing you want to do before Kazan has to roll his death die again.
Can I
make it
motion
good.
for Halfred to come and get my healer's kit?
Sure.
Why can't you use it?
Because
She-
I've got to concentrate on keeping the flames alive.
She is literally, yeah. You were watching the Yetis back away as you push the flames back. You've gotten them out to your limit, which I think is 120 feet. You said.
Yep.
And you can see them back there.
Oh, okay.
kind
So
of pacing.
can I move and then take an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I move whatever substitutes as my lips and ask for an oil can?
So rusty.
Man, I'm just
7
kind of
uses of
putting
this healer's
myself
kit left.
out here. It's not going to be great, but
It's the only way to find true love.
so my thought is to come up to Tim and cast invisibility on him.
Visible.
Because I can't like heal him or anything without a healer's kit, right? I can't really be.
Um.
But I can make you invisible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just like stand right here in front of the Yetis, which doesn't seem super smart, but
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
You're frozen.
You can
form.
still move the rest of your movement.
oh, I can move back. Okay. So
Yeah.
how much did I move before? I thought it was just like a one movement thing. So that was like what, 15 feet? So I can just move right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ignore what I just did, Yetis.
You
saw
that-
nothing.
And I will take the healer pack. Not sure what to do with it though.
I believe it gives you advantage on a medicine check. Let me.
I wrote it down. Hang on, let me see. I'm gonna do the expandy thing. Healer's kit. I did not write it down. I should have written it
What
down.
it does.
I know I've used it twice before, so I had 10 hits on it, and
As an action, you can
have 8
expend
left.
one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 points without needing to make a medicine check.
so all you
no.
have to use is one piece of it.
You don't even have to roll for it?
Nope. It is just. It has a limited number of uses and it is an instant stabilization.
Yep. Now I'm down to 6. Oh, shoving. Yeah.
Boy, that had quite a
Alpha
few.
starts doing compressions.
Doing compressions on Chasm.
It only causes the blood to squirt out faster. Oh shit! Oh shit! What do I do?
Just sprinkle
And
this
as soon
on
as
him.
Bryce just hands him the healer's kit. It's like magic.
Close the wounds quickly.
He just pulls out like a little child's band-aid with like cartoon characters on it and places it gently on this giant, like, my open stomach.
I'm imagining like the creature from the second Star Wars movie, Empire Strikes Back, that just
Yes.
claws the fuck out of Luke Skywalker.
Somebody in the YouTube
Dude.
comments, please tell us what the creatures are from the second
Is it
from
Wampa?
Empire.
Is it Wampas?
I think-
Is
That sounds right.
I think
Yeah.
so.
that- yeah.
Wampa.
Which look a little bit like Yeti, so we can assume
Yep.
that's what he did to you.
They have
He
horns.
He wamped me.
He wamped you. All right. So Kazan, you are stabilized, so you are no longer dying. You're still unconscious and at
Ooh,
0
net gain.
0 hit points.
Hey, I didn't have to give you part of my healer's kit.
I appreciate it.
Tim, would you please? I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll the Yeti thing because I don't remember what the save was. Let's see.
Wasn't much.
It wasn't, but you never did it.
This was that one battle against the Aboleth in Princes where you were just out of it for that entire
Yep.
fight because you couldn't make that roll. 13.
Please make.
Yes!
Yay!
Like my fourth or fifth try.
Now you can move and be
Kit.
invisible.
A 13 or greater.
Wow, what'd you roll this time? 15. Yeah. All right.
I is
Okay.
no longer stunned.
Yes, you're no longer
Tim wipes off the blood from his mouth.
None of us can actually see Tim.
No one notices you doing this.
There's something about bleeding his own blood. Then he'll... Can't see these lines.
Oh yeah,
I'll
no
just-
white on white.
Stand right there for a second. He's not gonna ready anything. He's just gonna brood.
Okay.
He abides invisibly.
no one knows what he did after Kryn invisibled him. He just
Yeah.
you might be able
Doesn't
to
want
see.
to waste this invisibility.
You might
and
wanna
die.
You might be able to see.
Just because you're invisible doesn't mean they can't smell you.
This tree smells
Don't
like
give the
oil and
DM
metal.
any ideas, Raymond.
Do Yetis,
Yeah, Raymond, same team.
That's
do-
Raymond's
team.
job.
Do Yetis have good smell? I wonder.
Oh god damn it!
They are a long ways away though. They're not as close as they look on the map. They are 120
Oh.
feet away.
Objects in mirror may be closer than they
Yes.
appear.
I'm gonna move 10 feet closer to the Yeti and just shove a fireball up its nose so that way it doesn't like smell Tim in any way, shape, or form. It only smells fire.
Shove a fireball up its nose.
One of the dancing lights, just shove it right up in its nose. No, you don't smell Tim, you just smell fire.
All right, Bryce, as you do that, and you push the fire back a little bit farther, closer to their faces, and the Yeti scatter. One of them runs to the north, one of them runs to the south, and you lose them behind some trees, and you can no longer see them.
Shit, 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 shit. Alright, who's got a medicine check to heal Kazan so we can get the F out of here? Because we gotta go.
He's gonna have some severe PTSD when he wakes up.
Yes,
If
he
he
is.
What's the medicine check for?
That's just to stabilize, which you guys have already done with the kit. So either Kazan needs some health points, or someone needs to carry him.
I am unconscious for 1d4 hours. I'm not sure when I roll that.
Probably now that combat's over.
Can I try to set him on fire and see if that wakes him up?
It will not. It will just burn him.
I think that would literally kill me because it doesn't
Probably.
want to take any damage.
So he's down right now.
He is down. He has 0 hit points. He's unconscious,
He's not
But-
dying though.
but not dying.
So the stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. If I start taking any damage again, I have to start making death saving throws again. Which I assume those reset at this point.
No, it'd be funny. Someone's carrying you and they accidentally drop you.
Deal 1d6
Yeah.
falling damage.
You only take damage if you drop 10 feet.
That's
That'd
true.
be a tall motherfucker carrying me.
Off a cliff. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Homer with the...
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna, since we don't know where the Yeti went, I'm gonna recast dancing lights in like a house shape around us to their fullest extent, so we have plenty of walking space.
Alfred can fucking sense them out to whatever range it was. That's how we knew they were coming in the first place.
Sure.
He should be able, assuming that has no use on it, he should be able to literally keep track of anything around us.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I want to read this. Let's see. You establish...
That was wrong. Primeval awareness.
It's primeval awareness? Okay.
That has a number of
Um,
uses.
yeah, exactly.
Cannot use this ability against a creature that you have attacked within the past 10 minutes.
Really?
No.
That's the other part. That's the communicate part.
Oh.
The second part, to detect enemies. You have to spend one uninterrupted moment in minute in concentration.
Basically a ritual spell then, so you can just do it whenever, as long as you have that minute. 5 miles, that's crazy.
It's a lot, yeah. All right, Alfred, you spend your minute. I let's assume you're doing this while you're the one who stabilized him. So while Tim is coming unstunned, and you sense the Yetis have separated. They're both about 300 to 400 feet away from you, and getting probably farther away from you. One is going north, one is going south. And that is...
So guys. Really.
Yeah.
So
He's
if
just
we got some downtime, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. I'm going to take out my book, call out to my creator.
Oh boy.
Then everyone gets 12 hit points.
Wow, you have a group heal?
Yes.
That's
Virtual.
awesome.
It is awesome.
Wow.
I think it doesn't count for constructs, but It also says I'm a living creature, or I count as a living creature in the manual.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that would break too many rules, I think, if you were
Yeah,
a
I think
literal
so.
construct.
Right. If you were a construct, you'd be immune to a lot of conditions that you have already fallen prey to. So.
Yeah.
then on,
Also, you presumably have a soul.
Exactly.
yeah. Well, the jury's still out on that.
The jury is
who
still out on
knows?
that one.
Then on Kazan, I'll also cast
Do we all-
Cure Wounds.
Wow.
It's another 10 hit points.
Everybody gets 12, and Kazan gets 10 more.
He gets
Thank you.
22. Yeah,
22.
correct.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Kazan, as soon as he wakes up, he starts screaming. Like, he just wakes up screaming.
The last thing you remember, Kazan, is literally being in a foggy cloud, and looking to your left and just seeing the chill blue eyes of a Yeti right in your face, and feeling the gashing claws going through your chest. That is.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up from that. He like looks down and he's like all freaking out, like starts like wiping this shit away.
Can I cast
walks
Mage Hand to
over
like
and-
slap him in the face?
Somebody's probably gonna have to slap him. Yeah, he is not calming down.
Tim walks over and calmly picks up a leech off of Kazan and puts it back.
Just squirm. I squirm away from everybody and just like back into a corner.
I like
Yep.
to use Mage Hand to slap him.
The other thing we're doing, well, yeah, the other thing we're doing now, which we haven't done thus far,
Yes, I get to be the guinea pig.
yep,
Excellent.
is lasting injuries.
Yes. That's already happened twice to me.
So you make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Explain to viewers what our
Yes.
house
So
rule is for that.
when you go down, when you get to 0 hit points or lower, you can be the victim of a lasting injury, which is essentially just some malicious effect that will be permanent until you get it taken care of.
I had one of those in the last game.
Yeah, you had one, and it was nothing.
Perfect roll.
There
So that is the
are-
one concession you gave us. Is my house rule was only level 1 doesn't count. Everything else does.
I've given
and
you
this
guys to
one-
level 4.
Yeah, to level 4, which is a much bigger concession because we were going down left and right.
Right.
Oh boy.
Okay, would you like to roll a d20 to see what terrible...
Come on, missing eye.
Wow.
God damn it. So,
Ah,
what benign
Yes!
shape would you like your ineffectual scar to take?
I think it just means it's a non-visible. Like it doesn't.
It's just a
I
minor
think it should
scar.
take the shape
yes.
of a Yeti.
I mean, he's gonna have claw. He's gonna have a claw mark across his like chest and abdomen
Okay.
area.
All right. Yeah,
Like
the
if
minor...
he took his shirt off, you would see. Oh shit! He looks like he got gored with a
Gotcha.
creature.
Okay.
And I will add that on his physical description.
It confers no
That is funny.
advantage or disadvantages, but it builds character, is the description.
It was like the one
Perfect
final
roll.
thing is like you could roll a 20.
You can roll 20.
Fun fact: the only other time anybody's ever failed the con saving throw was Heather in the last campaign, and she rolled a 20 as
She
well.
rolled a 20, and she got a little heart-shaped scar, I believe.
Heart-shaped scar.
Right on the inside of my hand. Don't hate. You wish you'd had one.
All right. Yeah, you guys are just standing in the snow now. Halfred, over the course of however long you guys are in the snow, you're free to stop for 1 minute and do your check as much as you want, but it will require you to stop traveling or whatever you're doing for the minute.
Alright, guys, we have to get out of here. One Yeti's running north, and one is running south. Good.
Kazan is not speaking or looking at anyone at this point. He's still like staring at the blood on the snow.
You do remember that Zephyros
We have
said
to-
that you guys were just south of Bryn Shander, so it is presumably somewhere north of you.
No way we go north, I guess.
North we go.
Okay.
Has anybody seen Tim?
Yeah, we saw
cast
him.
the spell,
Cast the spell.
Yeah.
Tim literally disappeared for a little while, and then just reappeared in the middle of all of you, holding his like shield up or something,
To
and like
heal us all.
heal
Yeah.
everyone.
We assume he went to heaven and then came back with healing powers.
All right.
Go north.
You go north. Halford, how often are you going to actually do your primeval awareness as you travel?
Every 10 minutes.
As often as I need to.
Every 10 minutes. Okay, so every 10 minutes you
Constantly.
stop.
Someone will drag me while I concentrate.
He is the smallest one. Somebody could carry his ass.
Carry
Okay.
me. I will constantly concentrating.
Who is carrying Alfred while he concentrates on being the radar for these Yetis?
I think Kazan should. All he has to do is just hold his hands out while he's going through PTSD.
No,
Kaz is
I
like
do okay.
unresponsive and practically catatonic. He's pulled his hood like all the way down and refused contact with anyone.
I can
As-
carry him.
As a natural explorer, I'm just gonna run like a couple hundred feet in front of everybody.
And stop
God.
and do it.
Every 10 minutes, stop. Just scan the area.
Constantly separating the
All the rest.
party. Excellent.
You can do that because while you're unaffected, your little halfling feet are running along the snow pretty effectively. The rest of you are having some trouble traveling. It is difficult terrain as you get away from this ridge and into the deep snowbanks.
It says difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Your groups? I thought it was just him.
It's
Well-
what I'm reading on it.
Okay, well, never mind then.
I don't know how he does that, but
Yeah, Halfred like looks out at the snow and leads you in like the path of where the snow is the firmest.
follow the halfling's small footprints.
You guys are traveling for about an hour, and Halfred, during that time, you sense the Yetis keeping a pretty consistent distance from you. One Yeti is to your east, about 300 feet. You can't see him. The snowbanks are kind of rising and falling and in undulations. But there's a Yeti 300 feet to your east, and there's a Yeti about 400 feet to the south of you that is just trailing you. And that
East and
is
south, you said?
east and south, yeah. And they're just keeping pace with you as you travel. So you guys travel that way for about 2 hours through the snowbanks, just keeping track of the Yetis. They don't seem to make any distance towards you, keeping the same distance. And you hit a road. And the road is going southeast to northwest.
Guys, there's a road here, but in other news, the Yetis are still following us.
Motherfucker.
Every time I've stopped to sense them, they've been about the same distance away from us. No coincidence.
Say we follow the road northwest.
Okay.
Yes, I would not want to go southeast because that's where the Yetis are.
there is now. Okay, yeah. You guys. Okay, so you guys follow the road.
Are they herding us into a killing field?
It's hard to say.
See?
You guys are heading northwest on this road, and you head northwest on this road for another solid 2 hours. The snow's not even difficult, or the road's not that difficult to travel. It seems like the snow has been sort of pushed off to the side here fairly effectively or recently. Until, Halfred, you sense ahead of you the Yeti. The Yetis are literally now northwest and southeast of you.
What?
They have moved to where they are literally just, you are between the two of them. And the
There's a clever girl coming up here.
the one to the northwest of you has stopped moving forward. So as you guys travel northwest on the road, you are getting closer and closer to this Yeti.
Mm.
And the one to the southeast is still keeping pace.
This is almost worse knowing this information.
So I don't know how close you guys want to get before you actually do anything, but now...
What is that?
Go ahead.
What does the area look like? Are we still on the road?
Yes. So now you get to where the Yeti is again. You've closed a little bit of the distance, and the Yeti is about 250 to 300 feet ahead of you. And at that distance, you can see the road goes in between two 10-foot high ridges for a short while. And those ridges that go up 10 feet are presumably where the Yeti is. And the road goes, like, between them.
And it's littered with bones.
This is definitely going to be a clever girl moment. So I'm assuming Halford shared all that information, right?
Someone coming from behind you, Heather. Look out! Look out!
Ah! There's a person.
But his
keep it small.
ranger sense is going on. There's someone in the house.
You didn't tell us the Yetis were so cute.
That's a Yeti.
Say hi.
Kill it with fire.
Alright, guys.
So can we ready some attacks and lure the Yeti toward us, which I feel like we've tried to do in other situations.
Can we go up the ridges?
Yeah, how
and
scalable are the ridges?
They're very easily scalable. So you guys can see. You're not here yet, but you can see ahead of you. Just a second.
Here's what we do. 2 people go up one ridge and 2 people go up the other ridge. One person acts as bait, and then we'll cause an avalanche to kill the Yeti. Solid plan to me.
What happens to the bait person?
Covered in avalanche.
It will be
They would not
promptly.
be in the avalanche.
So you guys aren't here yet. You're still about 200 feet away, but this is what the road looks like ahead of you.
All black.
Oh, it's all
Yeah,
black?
it's-
Yeah.
Maybe your tokens have to be there for you guys to see it. Let me...
If you've got the...
Because global illumination is on. I bet your tokens have to be there. Hold on just a second. I'll go ahead and add your tokens.
Pitch black.
Hold, please. Can you guys see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys aren't this close. You're about 200 feet away from where this is, but this is the road right through the middle, and these are the 2 ridges that each go up about 10 feet. They're not huge.
10 feet? Yeah, that's not a... Okay.
They're not big. It's just the road kind of goes between these 2 little cliff faces here.
I mean, I can always do the protective circle of dancing lights.
Yeah,
better.
it seems like they're just not going to leave us alone. Do we have any, meat? Or something we can
Besides
throw?
yourselves?
Yeah.
Your meat.
Besides
I have
my
mushrooms.
meat.
I don't think
We can make the illusion of meat.
The best kind.
Good.
Halfred, you're able to sense that the Yeti is You can't see him up on the ridge, but you can sense that he is to the north of the road, so he's presumably up on this ridge.
Oh, he's already there.
Yeah. He is, and he is there, and he is not moving.
They flanked us pretty much.
How far back is the other one?
It's still about 300 feet.
So we'd get like 3 turns off, possibly.
We don't want to fight them together if we can help it, but I don't know how to separate them.
Yeah, we have about 4 turns if he dashes.
So if we're dashing towards him. We could try to use the lights as a wall behind us and charge the one in front. Or skirt around the other side of the ridge. But it wouldn't take him long to reach us anyway. Like, we get like one shot off and he just fucking jumps over, climbs up, and kills me again.
You did notice in your last fight, when you guys were up on that ridge, the Yeti just clambered up that cliff like it was nothing.
He didn't give a shit about that. Kazan's very aware of this.
Yeah, I think we have to take him out. So don't leave us alone.
Yeah. In the time it's taken to continue up here and have them chasing it, Kazan's fear has liquefied into a burning rage of revenge. He's gonna go full Sith Lord on these things.
Okay, so where you guys are at now, you're still about... you're on the road. You're about 200 feet to the west of where the map is right now. So you could continue down the road. You could head north a little bit, south a little bit. You can kind of come at this however you want.
I'd say let's just go straight at the Yeti.
We need... we could use the lights to make them move. Either cover us behind it, or maybe try to shine the lights up and get it to move into a more favorable position for us.
Could surround it.
Ideally.
Or just drive it away.
Yeah, and just get the lights and shoo it away and keep moving forward and keep them...
That was my idea.
So,
Make a little
okay.
protective circle.
You're not the frontline, Halford. You don't understand.
Okay. To do that, you would need to get within 120 feet of the cliff to actually cast your lights up there. But you guys could certainly do that. Is that what you're doing?
We going up there, or am I casting it around all of us? Like a little flame circle.
Oh.
I like the idea of a flame circle.
Okay, flame circle it is.
Especially with my wooden parts.
You have 5 of these, Bryces?
4.
4, okay.
Yep. So flame square.
You have control over these 4. You should.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, I do. Alright, so they have to be within
10 feet of each other.
20 feet of each other. Alright. Alright, we all have to fit within this square.
Assume formations.
Protect me.
Alright,
Or the cleric.
now that I know where everyone's gonna walk, I can pull some of the lights in a little closer.
This could be really good or really bad.
Yep. All right.
Okay, you guys proceed onward. I can move you guys as a group if you don't want to change your light positioning anymore.
Probably a good idea. I'd
okay.
also like to use thaumaturgy to make the lights shine really big and bright. And make
Okay.
them bright.
All right.
Basically, we're giant walking campfires.
Will you cast your dancing lights for me again? I want to look at the. Okay. Cause flames. Okay.
Yeah, it's torchlight flames.
All right.
They don't know it's not real.
Well, it looks like your thaumaturgy is real. Your dancing lights aren't actually fire, but your thaumaturgy is.
Ah, okay.
Or you cause lights. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, or dim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any real fire on them right now, besides these lights?
I can make a door
torch.
fly open.
Alfred,
I have a torch.
you do have your torch, yeah.
I have 10 torches.
Yeah, I think most
Yeah,
of us have
torches. So
Okay.
torches just like light automatically, or
Yeah.
do we have to?
Well,
Okay.
it takes. I think it takes an action to light a torch, or a free action. But you can do that pretty easily.
I have a tinder box. I'll
Yes.
slide everybody's torch.
Okay.
Light all our torches. All right. Yeah, we'll probably all have fire.
Okay. You guys make it about here when you hear a roar come from the cliff to your north, and you see the Yeti up there stand up. It was on all fours, and it stands up on two legs and does the motion that's doing in the token. It just rears back and just roars, and something that sounds between like a wolf and like a gorilla grunt. And it hops down onto the road in front of you.
Kazan immediately throws his torch down in front of it. And then
Don't act scared.
and he does it like this, and then fucking pulls his side glaive like out of his chest, like dramatically.
All right. The Yeti comes closer and backs off like in like a continuous motion, and it kind of swipes at the air. It doesn't seem like it'll come that close to you guys, but it is just right now blocking the path and swiping at the air in front of you.
Kazan's gonna fucking charge this thing.
Kazan's
Nope,
going to
Kazan.
die again.
Yep.
Okay. Would everyone
It's Death Wish all over again.
would everyone like to roll initiative, please?
I would not.
Nope.
It's time.
We're just going to watch.
He's either yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
This is a duel.
You guys are-
Finally, I roll well for initiative.
You
He's
do
either gonna
see-
live his life in fear, or he's gonna fucking kill this thing or die.
You guys do see an arrow in this Yeti's shoulder. This is the Yeti that Halfred shot earlier, and one of you did something else to it, but I can't remember what it was.
I think I actually hit it in the
The
very
one time?
beginning with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yeah.
I do want to give the group hugs. I finally shut the bed on initiative.
Why'd the Yeti have a disadvantage? I'm gonna go with the first roll, which is a 5. All right, well, Yeti's keeping that.
Yes.
Put that back on normal.
Now will you give me a surprise round since I fucking charged this motherfucker?
Where
Now I surprised the rest of the party.
You did surprise the rest of the party. Yes, you will. Yeah, you get if you're just doing a. Did you just run forward and try to slash him with your side blade? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Okay, you can get that off before combat begins, and that will initiate the combat.
Okay. He only needs to get here to actually. Well, I guess I can get here. Just there's a 10-foot range.
Okay.
It's terrible damage.
Terrible damage, but you lay into him.
The blunt end did more
The
damage.
blunt end did more damage. You spin that thing around. Smack him across the face.
Yeah. Kazan just like howl, like when the thing is doing its growling, he just howls back at it in kind, and just rushes forward, spins his blade, and stabs at him. Says, "No, it will not take me this time."
All right. Bryces, your turn.
Okay, as my bonus action, I'm gonna pull the lights back to protect our back end.
There you go.
Okay.
Since Yeti number 2 is behind us.
Somewhere back
Yeah.
there, yeah.
I don't know how far he is.
Yeah. And then for my action, I will cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
Which gives me... I always forget how this works. I need to put better descriptions in here.
Mm.
So, at 1st level, I can do 3. And at 2nd level, I can do 4?
I believe that's the case, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 1... Oops. Fine. 2, 3, 4. So 5,
All
9,
right.
10, 11, 12.
12 damage. Those bolts go slamming into the Yeti, and he staggers and stands upright again and gives you a big old roar.
It's a big old roar.
Big old roar! Halfred.
Alfred, jump back. Hold out his longbow.
Onto the cliff.
And since the Yeti has not acted, I get advantage.
Nice.
It's got
Heyo.
some damage.
So, Halfred, how does your longbow plus Colossus Slayer fell this Yeti?
Yes.
Right into its open mouth.
As it's roaring, an arrow goes
Nice.
flying into its open mouth.
That was a team effort right there.
And it falls back over. Tim. You see nothing right now. There's a dead Yeti in front of you, and you can't see the Yeti behind you.
Do I know the Yeti's behind me?
You do. Well, last time Halford told you something about it, he was 300 feet down the road.
How fast can Yetis gallop? That's the question.
You're about to find out.
I remember him last time saying that their movement was like 60? Was it 40 or 60?
I think it was 40.
If it dashes, it's twice whatever it is, so.
Or 80. Guessing you can smell the blood of the Yeti by now, so.
Probably. I'll cast Aid on the party.
Up to three, so
No. Party's bigger than that.
there's 2 extra.
The 3 nearest to me.
No, I should not jump away.
Okay, so Bryce's, Kryn, and Kazan.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can all add +5 to your hit points.
Excellent.
All right, the Yeti that was in front of you roared as it was dying, and from behind you, you hear an answering roar. And for a second, you don't see anything. But then on the horizon, now 200 feet down the road, you see a Yeti just fucking galloping at you on 4 legs, just coming full speed down the road.
I told you they galloped.
It looks like a cross between like a horse gallop and like the way a gorilla runs, with that sort of lopsided
A gate.
gait. And he is now about 200 feet away. Corinne.
Mm-hmm. I will ready my chromatic orb, which has a 90-foot range.
Okay. You ready that attack for when he comes within 90 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Kazan.
Kazan is going to leap on top of the dead Yeti and just fucking Sin City just. Well, actually, probably just use his actual side blade and just like stab it and to like cut its head off and just. It's fucking like nasty. He is.
Okay.
He is working through some issues right now.
I think so.
And
What is the rest of your
targeted.
what is the rest of your reaction to this brutal act of decapitation?
Oh my gosh! I don't even know that killed you.
Tim goes over to help.
When you guys see Kazan next, he's like drenched in the blood of this creature.
Tim starts gently applying some blood to his person also.
This is what we're doing, right?
This is
Doesn't
just
really
what fellas
understand.
do. Yeah. Hello, fellow kids.
Bryces, I assume you are moving your lights.
Yeah. So we know the other Yeti's raging for us, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a sorcery point to double the distance of my spell.
Okay.
To which that now bolsters me out to what would be 240 feet. I'm assuming the Yeti is within that range.
He is just within that range, but yes.
Okay. See what happens.
Oh boy. Is that poison or psychic damage?
We'll say poison.
Okay. You see your chaos bolt that sort of changes color as it flies turn into poison and way down the road slam into that Yeti as he's running at you. Doesn't slow him down, but it hits him full on.
And then for my move action, I'm moving back here. Behind the other Yeti.
Okay.
Have a Yeti cloak. Yeah, I've probably destroyed this creature beyond any redeemable actual salvage from its body.
As
Kazan,
I pass
sorry,
by, I
Kaz-
push Kazan off of it.
at one point, Kazan will shear off one of its horns and just grab that and then like stab it with its own horns a couple times.
Okay. He's just having a time back there.
Yeah. Next up, we'll be taking Barbarian.
Yep. All right. Halfred,
How far is the Yeti?
about 200 feet.
You're the one that's got our little beep beep.
Yep.
you have to tell us.
At this point, you can see it down the road, but yes, it is about 200 feet away.
I'm gonna ready my action, and so when it gets within 150 feet, I will shoot my longbow at it.
All right. Tim, are you still applying blood? Is that...
Gingerly.
Yes.
All right. That Yeti gallops and gallops and gallops and comes within range of both Corinne's attack and Halfred's attack. So
What is the meta magic empower thing do again? I know that's the one I chose, but I don't remember what it does.
I believe
It lets you reroll damage for a spell.
And take
Which
the,
is
Okay.
a 1
and take
key
the
point.
higher one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's you re-roll. You spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll your however many dice was your charisma modifier, and damage dice. The minimum is 1 that you can re-roll. It should pop up for you.
Mm.
You must use the new rolls, and then you can also use empowered spell even if you've already used a different meta magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I can push this.
So our spells go off.
Yes.
That's the meta magic. That's the empowered one.
Oh, whoops! How did I do that?
I did it for you.
Oh,
I just pushed mine so that way you could see it.
gotcha.
So he hasn't acted yet, right? So I still get advantage.
He's dashing.
He's dashing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been his action the last couple turns.
No
Okay,
advantage.
so my
That chromatic orb goes sailing over his head.
God damn, that was good damage.
That was
too.
good damage.
That's almost max. Holy shit.
so does my inspiration let me re-roll that to,
Yes, it does.
to try to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay. Use your.
So that
You can just re-roll the d20 if you want. We'll just add
Oh.
it to your existing roll.
okay.
So it's d20 plus 5. It looks like.
D20 plus 5.
Yes.
That's what it does. Okay.
Same roll.
Well,
Oh, that's
Well,
no,
that'd be
no, you
15.
you didn't add the 5. Yeah, so that's 15.
oh yeah, plus
Yeah.
5. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So your moment of inspiration. What kind of damage is that?
Only 1.
Just energy damage? I don't know if
Fear of
it's-
energy.
Pure energy.
Thank you.
Get
21.
to choose on that one.
Oh yeah, you do. Would you like to choose a type of damage?
What type of damage?
Fire! Good lord,
Fire.
fire!
Yeah, fire.
They don't like fire.
I don't know. I know that they're scared of fire. Does fire actually do more damage? I guess
Let's
so.
find out together.
Fire it is.
21 fire damage? Alright. You hurl that fire at him. And,
It says you choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
right. Yes, you hurl that fire at him, and it, just like the acid before it, hits him square in the chest as he's running, and his fur catches a flame, and he's still running at you full speed, but now he is on fire and smoking
Oh,
as,
God.
as he runs at you.
That's even more terrifying.
That's even worse.
Oh, so he's still alive.
He is still alive.
That massive
I'm
damage.
gonna use.
That was not massive damage, no.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, Yetis are... Halfred, you
Oh, I
had a
know.
longbow attack?
I'm gonna go to 10 though.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use my initiative,
He rolled a 2.
Your inspiration. You
my
reroll it.
inspiration.
Okay. With a 14.
you rolled a 6 the next time.
Yeah, that'll do it though.
Thankfully, there is garbage.
How much damage is that? 10 piercing?
10 damage.
Does your Colossus Slayer go off?
Yes, got damaged. 6 more damage.
16.
What a
Oh,
difference
boy.
having inspiration makes. Holy shit.
You guys used it like immediately. I like that.
Fuck yeah, we needed that shit. We already fought these things before. We're not
Yeah.
fucking around.
All right. This Yeti is still running at you, but it literally looks like it's running, like out of instinct. There's not much light left in its eyes.
Tim, the finishing blow.
And that was its turn where it took all that damage because those were you guys ready to attack. So, Corinne, it's
Oh,
your
yeah.
turn again.
Oh, great.
Wow.
So how close is it now?
It is about 90 feet away.
This was the worst possible strategy this Yeti could have taken, which is just running straight at us.
Let's see.
We didn't expect that other one to die so quickly.
I think that's probably what the Yetis were thinking. Flanking maneuver doesn't work when the other one immediately dies, and the whole team just turns on you.
Okay. I don't have a whole lot of spells that reach 90 feet except chromatic orb, so
You could just ready another something.
yeah, I guess I'll ready my witch bolt, which is a 30-foot range.
Okay.
And I'll just stay here and wait.
All right. You're just waiting. Kazan, are you still mutilating that Yeti corpse?
I think the corpse has been mutilated by now.
Yeah, it's just a bloody husk.
Yeah. He will finally look up and see the flaming, singed creature hurtling towards him. And,
Still coming.
yeah, I can reach it with a blast. So I'll just reach out with my hand and fling psychic energy, or whatever I do. I forget. Telekinetic force, slamming into it.
All
And
right.
I can push it back another 10 feet.
Well, you hit it with with your blast, and it is running so fast that it just begins just rolling.
Snap its head back.
Okay, yeah, you snap its head back, but the body is still moving forward, so it just becomes this rolling ball of burning fur,
Everyone out of the way, there's no brakes.
and it eventually the body just settles into a crumpled heap, and it is dead.
Kazan slowly lowers his hand and then just sits down in the middle of the Yeti muck and just breathes heavily for several moments.
I'll go ahead and move it to the token there. He never made it. He never made it to the map.
Hell no. Range damage is where we're Vikings.
Apparently.
It's when things come up at us and we're just screwed.
Yep.
So much fire.
All right, the Yetis are both dead-zo. Alfred, Tim rolled a nature check. I think you guys probably both know this then. Tim, from your reading about Yetis in your master's book.
It's extensive Yeti knowledge.
Uh-huh.
And Halfred, through general knowledge, Yeti pelts are worth a fair amount of money.
Well, I destroyed the shit out of one of them.
They're fairly valuable. That
We
one,
burned the other one.
yeah,
did
that's
burn the other
true.
one.
The other one has been burned, so they're probably not worth a whole lot.
We're not concerned with actually hunting and skinning the creatures as
Yeah.
much as just murdering the fuck out of them.
All right. Yep. So yeah. So those are two unusable corpses that. And they have nothing on them unless Kazan wants to keep the horn that he took from that one's head.
Kazan just reemerges from the Yeti corpse, just wearing its pelt.
Yeah.
I have become Yeti.
I have gained its power now. I've eaten its heart. Ah! Game of Thrones style. Also, some other organs, which is probably a bad idea.
Yetis, their organs are the wrong color.
Yep.
All right, you all are free to continue on your way, should you so choose.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's it.
You continue on this northwest road for another 2 hours. So it is probably late midday. It's probably about 2 p.m. or so by the time you see on the horizon a large walled city.
Full of Yetis. Is this where they come from?
The Yeti village.
Yeah, the Yeti village.
Welcome.
Hello, friends. Have you seen our departed brothers? They have severe mental issues.
They're little more than children, really.
We hope they're safe.
Drenched in blood.
No, but I could use another change of clothes. I'm covered in Yeti blood.
Unrelated.
Unrelated.
You all approach the gates of this city. The walls are 15-foot high stone that extend for a long ways into the distance, and the gates are wide open.
No guards or nothing?
You guys are at this gate right here.
Oh boy, town map.
Yep. Welcome to Bryn Shander. You have arrived at the southwest gate.
Big mother-loving city.
Yep.
I assume they give us a pamphlet with this map on it as we enter the city.
Right. You guys enter the front gates. There are
These guys get their water.
the gates are about the walls are about 15 feet high, and surrounding the front entrance are two 30-foot high cylindrical towers that look out over the valley surrounding Bryn Shander, the snowfields. As you pass through the gates, you come into a city that is bustling with people, all of them bundled up against the cold. And
there's a good chance the first night our party gets separated and can never find each other again.
lost in the city. Goodbye forever.
Yep.
As you go through the gates, a dwarf woman in town guard armor approaches you and waves cheerily.
Totally.
She says, "Well met, travelers! Keep your fingers and extremities under wraps, lest Arl bite them off. Mind your tempers, and you'll be most welcome here. Brought goods to sell? The market lies straight ahead. Craving a warm drink? May I recommend a drop at Firebeard's Fire Brandy, sold only at Kelvin's Comfort, located on your right as you enter the market square."
Where's your armory?
How many times a day does this woman get punched in the face?
She smiles brightly at you and then kind of looks at you all and says, "Boy, it looks like you folks have seen some trouble on the road. You don't look so well. You're covered in blood, sir." Two of you are covered in blood.
Yep, looks pretty terrifying.
What sort of
Guess it says
calamity?
nothing.
What sort of calamity found you on your travels?
We found it.
Oh. Well,
Murderers.
if
We're,
there's anything,
We're actually here looking for someone.
is that right? Well,
Yes.
perhaps I can help. My name is Ogric Brighthelm. I'm one of the guards here in town. If I can help you find anything at all, be it person, place, I will do my best.
Where's your armory?
Beldora Zelbrin.
Beldora Zelbrin. You know, I don't off the top of my head know anybody by that name. But if you'd like me to look into it for you, I could certainly ask our sheriff if he's got any information on that person in the...
What about Swift Ironbottom?
Ooh, I don't think I recognize that name either. That's
That's
sort of
fine. So, do you know of anyone who'd be in the market for some leeches?
Well, sir? It is sir, right?
I suppose.
Yes.
I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, if you're looking to sell leeches, for whatever reason, and to whoever might buy them, the market...
You want the leech, the leech hut over by the leech district.
The marketplace is full of folks selling all sorts of things. I'm sure.
Wow.
I'm sure someone would love to buy your leeches. She smiles at you
I'm
broadly.
obliged for the information. How about yourself?
I can't see that I have any use for leeches myself.
Oh, there are multiple uses for leeches.
The character from Forrest Gump, but with leeches instead of shrimp.
You look like you have too much blood.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you do with leeches? People with too much blood. Oh, that seems...
I'll
We're
show
gonna be
you.
arrested in about 8 seconds.
Corinne
No.
is just going to take off to the bar and just sigh deeply and go, oh my god, I need a drink.
Oh, you need a drink? Well, head on down to Kelvin's Comfort. That's the place. That's the inn that serves the best brandy in town.
And if we tell them you sent us, we'll get a discount.
I tell a lot of people to go to Kelvin's Comfort. I don't think they offer discounts upon my recommendation. But it's good, I can promise you. Say,
What
Pull
time
another
of-
arrow.
you
I need more of these.
arrows?
Arrow
Well,
more.
There are folks.
Arrow.
There are folks in the marketplace selling all sorts of hunting equipment, and arrows certainly qualify as that. If you're looking for more martial type equipment, there's black iron blades to the northeast of the marketplace. That's the place you want to go if you're in the market for swords or armor or whatnot. Not a whole lot of market for that here in this town, but he does fine. Say, you all look familiar. Do I know you?
You do? I don't know. Do you?
Yeah. You're not the usual sort of travelers. You're the saviors
Hey.
of Nightstone, aren't you?
Sure.
How do you recognize it?
Yeah. How did you
it's
hear
not-
about that?
It's
Fucking
not,
what's his
it's
face?
not hard.
Put
A
the-
tiefling woman, a dragonborn, a cloaked man, a walking statue, and a halfling. It's not a normal traveling company.
From our chiseled looks, I suppose.
Sure. Yeah, words spread all over the place about you folks. Giants attacking, and you're the ones that save poor old Nightstone from destruction? It's a good story. Plus, she sort of lowers her voice. Plus, I hear the Zentarum made a pretty bad error with what they did at Nightstone. The Lord's Alliance is all up in arms, hunting them wherever they can find them.
Really?
Fucking Lord
Yeah.
Lions also try to take down Zephyros' tower, motherfuckers.
I don't know who Zephyros is or what tower you speak of.
Bryce is just pats Kaz and be like, "Shh, it's okay."
But yeah,
What of the giants? Are there any problems with giants around here?
well, I think so. If you really want to know about that sort of thing, you might want to go talk to Sheriff Southwell. He's the one who can tell you about any of the things going on around here of that nature. In fact, the Saviors of Nightstone being in town, I think he'd probably want to speak to you. He's down at the City Hall if you want to go see him. His office is back behind the town hall. By the way,
What time of day is it right now?
It's
I was about to ask that.
late afternoon, like 3 or 4.
It's like, do we need to go to the inn and rest, or do we need to talk to these people first?
I'd
Oh,
say that.
holy moly.
Oh wow.
This is Ogric.
Yep, that's
You
what
need
I was
somebody.
picturing. Aldrich.
Tim, give her a discount, please.
Discount on
All right.
leeches.
All right, Greg, where's the best place for us to find somewhere to sit? Possibly clean up this one.
So she recommends for
I need a hosen.
send some things to the
How about we do what we need to do? tonight we'll all rest at the inn she mentioned. Then morning time we'll go check out this sheriff.
I like that
That-
idea.
That certainly sounds good. I'm sure the sheriff would love to hear from you. And he might have some information on that Beldora woman you've been looking for. Perhaps he can help you in exchange for something. Or maybe he'll just help you. Who knows? He's a good guy.
Hmm.
She recommends, which I don't actually have it as a noted place on here. The Kelvin's Comfort is an inn. Yeah, I don't have an actual map marker for it.
Finally sell a loot here too.
Yes, there's a marketplace in the middle of town. She said there's a place that sells armor and swords and stuff called Black Iron Blades. There's a general trade store called Rendarl's Emporium.
All right, how about we do some shopping, then rest, then we'll go talk to the NPCs.
Sounds good. Let's take a short break right now before our party goes shopping or selling or whatever.
Don't want to miss it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Exciting stuff. All
Okay,
right.
a cool theme song montage.
That's- We'll be back momentarily. All right, good timing because the break music just ended. I believe we are all back. And our folks, we're going to go shopping. Ogric asks you before you leave. She says, "So, you'll be staying at the Kelvin's Comfort then?"
Sure.
Why? I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay.
Damn it.
You can tell nothing. She's just smiling broadly, and that's all you can. She seems happy to be talking to you. Bryce, you also get that same feeling. Just that she's just sort of good-natured.
She's one of those perky people.
One of those perky people.
Kill her.
She says, "Well, I just thought that Sheriff Southwell might want to come see you in the morning, as opposed to you having to come all the way down to him."
That's fine. You better bring coffee and bagels.
I'll tell him. Whether he does it or not, I don't know. She says, "Okay, well, of the days, starting in the afternoon, going into the evening, you can find me here. So if you guys have any other questions, any other time, hopefully I can tag along with Sheriff Southwell tomorrow morning, so I can be there when you guys talk to him. But if I don't see you then, hopefully I see you again. Good luck."
So she's an actual town guard.
She is.
Not just like a greeter. Okay.
She's
Like,
a town.
why the fuck would you be there?
So she's a town guard. Anyone who is looking around might notice that the four other guards that are at the gate, who are actually standing on the wall, sort of roll their eyes every time she greets someone like this, as she greets you. It's
She was doing
probably
this post for a reason.
it's probably not part of the job description to greet people like that. So this is probably just her personal choice to behave in this manner.
As Kazan walks into the city, he will morph himself into a middle-class merchant-looking person that looks like somebody that would be strolling up to the merchant stand instead of a mysteriously cloaked figure covered in gore and blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna shed all that.
Okay, good. You're all pretty dirty and covered in snow and stuff. You've been from your hike through the snowfields earlier. Tim, how covered in blood are you?
I mean, fairly. I'm just patting it all around my body.
Okay. So
I was, doing what Kazan was doing, just, not as
not as okay.
He is tastefully splotched.
Tastefully
Yes.
splashed with blood, like handprints of blood.
It's like a camo.
Yep. So you're getting kind of weird looks, Tim. Also from your just general appearance, but also from the fact that you're covered in blood. No one's saying anything about it. There's a lot of people moving around. It doesn't seem like one of the cities where people would stop and harass you. Everyone's sort of doing their own thing.
I want to live in this city where people don't harass you for wearing blood.
Right? This is great. You should just buy a house here. Got a dragon person, a warforged, a tiefling just walking through town. Everybody's minding their own shit. This is wonderful.
You see all sorts of races.
Covered in more blood today than usual. Don't say any more.
You guys can roll a history check if you're trying to figure out anything, if you're trying to know anything additional about Bryn Shander's history. But you can see all sorts of races walking around.
Racists?
All
So
sorts of
many
races.
Mike's off.
they're all just walking around saying white power. Um,
Oh no, it's filled with the Yetis like we thought.
racist Yetis.
We're the
I know
real
nothing.
Yeah. You all can, in the middle of town, if you scroll up a little bit, that's where most of the things are located. The marketplace.
To the things.
To the things. All right. I don't have a token for you, so you go to the marketplace. People are selling all sorts of stuff. Nothing terribly like adventurer oriented. It's a lot of people covered in very heavy furs, and all their little tents that they've set up are very like closed off from the cold. It's very cold here, so everyone's sort of behaving appropriately. A lot of people selling fishing supplies because fishing is a big thing in this town. There's a lot of fishing lures, that sort of stuff. Someone's selling mining equipment. It's got like ropes and picks and stuff like that. There is a little old lady that you spot. She's sort of sitting cross-legged, and she's got her little tent set up around her, but she's got a table of what look to be potions in front of her. She doesn't have a huge selection, but she's got a few sitting in front of her.
Is there any water around this town?
No, but now that you're here, I will show you.
It's a trap, guys.
Very briefly, I
Like
will show
fishing
you.
gear,
I will show you the
no
area,
water.
the regional area you were in.
Holy crap, you have a regional area?
This is 10 towns. Bryn Shander is the center of 10 towns. And surrounding it are 9 additional towns that are small, most of them small fishing villages. There's a lot of, what's the type of fish they fish here? Knucklehead trout in these lakes. And their primary source of revenue is fishing.
So we went along the caravan trail.
Yes, where you see your logo, that's where you landed.
Ah. Well, shit, we could have gone east to this other town.
You could have. You didn't know it was there, but you could have tried that.
Doug's Hole. We could have been all up in Doug's Hole by now.
Yep.
Dugan's Hole.
Dugan's Hole. So yeah, the fishing goes on not necessarily in 10 Towns. 10 Towns is the central town to all these villages.
Okay, I'll buy it.
I have things to sell also.
All right. There's a. If you're trying to sell a specific thing, you could try to find someone in the marketplace who will buy it. Otherwise, there's an emporium to the east of the marketplace that will just buy things en masse.
Those are the things I need to sell. I have a
Okay.
hand crossbow I got from, I think, a Zentarum. Vials of perfume that I think came from Nightstone somewhere. And I'm not sure where the amethyst came from, but it's the last thing on my equipment, so it must have been somewhat recent.
Okay. Let's see. How do I find word here? Okay, a hand crossbow. You'd probably be able to sell that at the Black Iron Blades. You go into this shop, and it's a forge/armory shop. He's got all sorts of swords and armor and whatnot.
Arrows?
Hey, Alfred, I found where they've cut your arrow.
Yeah, he has got arrows. There's also a vendor in the marketplace who is selling bows and arrows and coats and stuff for hunters.
Ooh, Fletcher.
The hand crossbow, the guy at Black, his name is something Black Iron. His last name is Black Iron. He looks at the hand crossbow and he says,
Greetings, Mr. Black Iron.
Mr. Black Iron.
Yes, I've brought you some trade goods. I'm here to sell my hand crossbow I purchased in blah 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 town.
Interesting. We don't use a lot of these around here. Most people prefer short bows for hunting the bears and whatnot, but...
This is good for protection, my friend. Easily concealable, barely used.
Oh, interesting. I'll offer you 20 gold for it.
Oh, you're breaking my balls, Mr. Black Iron. 20 gold. You just saw you never seen one of these. You don't see much of them. I think it would go for a pretty better price than that. How about we call it 50 gold?
50 gold? That's ridiculous. No one will buy a hand crossbow in this town for that. No one needs personal protection.
Everyone needs a little protection.
It's a quiet town. We don't barely have any crime here.
Oh, you just jinxed yourself.
You're buying peace of mind.
Roll a persuasion check for your bartering. He says, I can go up to 25, but no higher.
I think we could do 30, couldn't we? We could probably do 30.
Roll another persuasion.
And
check.
I've got some bolts. I'll give you some bolts too.
Okay, roll another persuasion check. He says, fine. I think I've got a couple folks who might buy this. 30 gold it is. And he puts the money on the table.
Excellent.
Halford comes up to him. How much for that crossbow?
We could pull a little con here.
Without you even walking out of the store, he just immediately says, 75 gold. Standard price for a hand crossbow.
Motherfucker.
The vial, let me see if I can find out how much the vial of perfume went
Said
for.
I had 3 vials of perfume. But I think they came from somewhere out of Nightstone.
Yeah, I think you found them there. I'm not finding him. Someone in the marketplace, as you walk around, I assume you're just trying to walk around selling this stuff.
Yeah.
One of a lady who is selling like scarves and shawls and stuff. She has to smell the perfumes, and she smells them, and she offers you 10 gold for all three.
Kazan shrugs and accepts.
You don't know how much perfume is worth.
Yeah, he does. He was unsure to get anybody to buy that, so.
And the amethyst, you find someone willing to buy that from you.
I have one too.
You have one too? Okay.
Yeah, I do too.
I think we split that. Maybe that was the goblin loot.
There's a jeweler also in the marketplace. There's all sorts of people. I assume you all three of you walk up with your amethyst. Each one of you holding an amethyst.
I have one too.
This is weird.
He offers you. He looks at these and says, "These are fine gems. I'll give you 70 apiece."
70 what?
Gold.
Gold?
Yes.
70 gold?
Amethysts are fine crystals, sir. I can make a necklace out of this that will go... He kind of stops himself. 70 gold apiece.
Yes, you can. So therefore, if you want all three, I think we can do slightly better than that.
What were you thinking?
You can give us 150. You will easily sell the jewelry for twice that.
Roll a persuasion check.
Shit. Persuasion. Yeah.
He says, I can go as high as 90. But that's as
No,
high
you
as
can go up
that's as
higher.
high as I can go. 90 is as high as I can go, I promise you.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't have that much money back here, ma'am.
We need a rogue in our party to check this.
Tell you what, I'll sell you this gold ring for 90.
What?
I don't know, insight to see if he has that much money?
You'd have to, like, break into his stuff. You can roll insight to see if you think he's lying, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
If he's lying about maybe the value.
Yeah.
Damn.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
I really think he's telling the truth.
Yeah, you really think he's telling the truth. He
He's a straight shooter.
Yep. So he's offering you all 90 apiece for the amethysts after Bryce's roll.
What do I think?
Totally fine with 90.
Tim, your eyes sort of adjust as you stare the man down.
Peer into the man's soul.
He looks like he is not only telling the truth, but he's bad at this, and he probably just promised you all the money he has back there.
Robbing this man blind.
He probably has to go home now because he's got no change to make for anyone else.
He's gonna get beaten by his wife.
Yep.
Tim takes his money and says, "Report this."
I know. I'm a good jeweler, not a good salesman.
Kazan is fine with the 90 gold exchange rate.
Anybody else want to try to sell stuff?
I got a couple things.
Okay.
So I've got a gold ring.
Do you have any notes on that gold ring?
I know.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember where I picked that up, but I picked
Okay.
it up somewhere.
All right.
I've got a silver locket with a rosy-cheeked halfling on it.
I think we got some random loot from looting Nightstone.
Towns, yeah.
The goblins.
Mm.
Right.
And then I'd like to go and talk to the potion seller to see
Okay.
if she would be interested in a potion of growth. What she'd be willing to offer.
Shit, I'll buy that from you. That sounded cool.
90 gold.
Hell no.
For you, my friend, that's a discount.
I want to buy from the potion seller.
The gold
So I'd like to
rain.
approach the potion seller without them being there and let her know that there's a person in my party who's interested in this. We can make a killing. Let's
Okay.
make a deal.
The woman is an old lady, and she says, "Oh, potion of growth, you say? That's very interesting. I've never dabbled in that myself."
Is there a Mrs. Old Lady or a Mr. Old Lady?
There is not.
Kaz is also bad at this.
She says, I'm trying to imagine, though, to sell my wares. You see, these are farmers, or not farmers, these are fishermen and hunters and whatnot. They don't really need most of the potions geared towards adventurers. I have to have a way to sell what I have to them, you see.
Oh, it's all about the advertising. You tell them it's the potion of growth. The major influence here is fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
You tell them feed the potion to their fish. They get bigger fish, they get bigger money.
Oh, that is interesting. Would that work?
I don't know, DM. You tell me. If not, I'm going to pull a fast one on Grandma here.
Yeah, I mean, you
Trust me, I have the horns of a demon.
With purple glowing eyes.
That's right.
Ooh, well, perhaps I can sell it. Would 30 gold suffice?
Oh. No, Grandma.
I don't sell my potions for a whole lot here, you see. Perhaps I can't actually afford this.
No, perhaps not. Perhaps I shall find a fisherman or two who can pay more.
Well, good luck to you then. If you'd like to buy anything that I have, she spreads her hand out on the table, and she is selling. She has
Healing.
She has 3 healing potions in front of her.
Oh, thank God.
Boy.
1 filter of love.
One what of love?
What is that?
Filter of love. It's exactly what you think it is. It is a love potion.
Ooh.
Give me that and a potion of growth, and I'm good to go.
Oh, man.
Check out my Saturday night.
We haven't seen Tim all day. Oh, he took off with those 2 potions. We won't see him
He
for
took
a while.
2 potions. Oh, man.
And 1 potion of climbing.
He just drinks it both by himself, just all alone.
This was a terrible idea.
So this is what love feels like.
What was the last potion you said, Chris?
A potion of climbing.
Oh.
She says, these healing potions are selling for 40 gold apiece, and the filter of love and the potion of climbing are selling for 80 gold apiece. I'm afraid, unlike my compatriots around here, my prices aren't up for negotiation.
What if we bought all 3 health potions for 100 gold?
She sort of does the math.
I'll take all 3 from you.
Roll a persuasion check.
God, my +5!
I did say non-negotiable. Yeah, so you guys can buy those if you want. There's 3 potions of healing for 40 apiece, and love potion and climbing potion for 80 apiece.
80 for...
Yeah.
I'll buy a potion of healing.
Alright. It's 40 gold.
Okay.
I will go ahead and give you the description so that you have it to copy into your...
Yeah, I'll buy one.
The Yeti says.
Oh, shit,
Yeti
over here. Kazan draws his blade.
Oh god. She turns into a Yeti.
Sir 2B says there's a warning on the potion of growth. If it lasts for more than an hour, see a cleric right away.
That's right. Bryces, you find someone who's just selling trinkets and stuff that offers you 20 gold apiece for both the gold ring and the silver locket.
I'll sell the ring for that. The silver's supposedly pretty good silver.
Oh, you've
Ring.
actually got a page on these other two things.
Yep.
Hold on. That's helpful. So you sold the ring for the 20 gold?
The 20 gold, yeah.
Okay. So on 24. The same trinket seller looks at the hourglass and says, well, this would be worth some money if it was repaired. If I take in repair costs myself, I could offer you 10 gold for it.
So,
And the holy symbol of Sylvanas. She says, "Ooh, that's very fine craftsmanship. I'll offer you 25 gold for it."
or a little more. It's good for praying at night. I mean,
no one up here really
real
worships Sylvanas.
craftsmanship.
Who do they worship up here?
Torm mostly, and Ilmater. There's a few Tyr followers here and there. Roll a persuasion check, Alfred.
Yeah, but imagine if you started worshipping Sylvanas and good things happen to you.
25 gold sounds right.
We're doing a bad job of this
Fine.
haggling.
25 gold.
All right. You guys can buy any sort of general adventuring supplies, rations, ropes, all that sort of stuff. If you want to here, it's all available.
Bryces would like to go down a couple alleyways somewhat away from the party
Okay.
to see if there is any kind of a slightly nefarious vendor who might be interested in some poisonous green mushrooms.
All right. What would the chick...
You know, I'm tiefling. I get around.
So yeah, you would know who to what type of people to talk to too, given your background. So you ask around. You sort of go in the darker corners of the area around the marketplace, the less reputable looking people, and a couple of them eventually recommend you to a guy who's just sitting outside of the Emporium. Doesn't seem to be associated with the Emporium. They say he'll probably buy them off of you, and. The guy looks at the mushrooms and says, these would be useful if you can get someone to eat them. I don't know who would do that, though. Willingly.
Never.
I can give you maybe 3 gold apiece.
I'll sell you 5 of them.
5 of them? Sounds good.
Yeah.
15 gold. Here you go. This never happened.
Don't know what you're talking about. And who said they had to eat them willingly?
I was trying to just imply that part. But thanks for saying it out loud.
Bryces will make her eyes grow a little brighter, and she's like, I always say it.
Okay.
Can we buy armor at regular price?
You can. Black Iron Blades has a selection of armors. What are you looking for exactly?
I was going to go ahead and buy a suit of medium armor, and that way whenever I do go multi-classing later, I'll just have it instead of... Just because I don't know where we'll be.
Okay. What are the prices in the book? Did you have that open?
Yeah, I can get scale mail for 50 gold.
Yeah, that's right. And yes, he does have 2 suits of scale mail available if you wish to buy them.
Can I try to haggle with them first?
Sure. Yeah, he gives you the price. He tells you it's 50 gold.
All right. He's gonna put on his best airs, like he knows what he's talking about with armor, and describe that there's maybe a few scratches and dings, just like waving them away, and we'll do persuasion.
Please.
It says that he could buy it for 40 gold.
Interesting. And I offer this only because not many people come in for the scale mail. I'll sell it to you for 45.
Good enough. Sold.
Does he have any full plate mail?
He does not have any full plate mail.
Do you have 1,500 gold?
I was going to try to haggle it down for a tenth of the price.
He doesn't have that. If you ask him about it, and he says like, "Oh, that's some big city wares there. We don't. It would take my forge weeks to make something like that."
You saying I'm from the big city?
Maybe.
Arrows. I want arrows.
Arrows. You can buy arrows all over the place. People are making it. This town is full of hunters. You can buy 20 for 5 silver pieces from a variety of
20.
vendors.
I will buy 1,000 arrows.
Now, there is a carrying capacity. But there is a magic item that I was reading about the other day that specifically like addresses that issue. It's like a bag of holding, but only for arrows. It's just like you can store a whole bunch of arrows in here.
All the arrows you want.
I must look for this item.
I need the unlimited arrow bag.
Let us do this quest. Ignore everything else. Let's do this quest to find this arrow bag.
The arrow bag.
I'm going to start by listening for rumors. Okay, fine. I'll buy 100 arrows.
Okay.
100 arrows.
That's a lot of. That's like a large
that
bundle.
Should last.
Yeah.
I don't want to be hunting around for my
You
used
do
arrows.
end up going to a number of
bag.
vendors to get that many arrows, and they're sort of like, "What are you?"
No, there's no arrow shortage in this town.
Yeah, what are you hunting?
Giants.
Giants. Oh boy, we've heard about giants. Giants are.
Bryce would like to see if there's a vendor who sells the warm cloaks. He's a little chilly.
They direct you to Rendarl's Emporium. And he has a number of fashionable and not so fashionable cloaks made from a variety of animals.
Your least fashionable. Good lord, that is hideous.
The base one, which is just made from bearskin, runs for 20 gold, but it looks like a solid full cloak that should keep you fairly warm.
Okay, I'll do that.
You'll also fit in better because everyone's wearing these kind of cloaks around town.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fashion in Bryn Shander. The big
Bryce will raise the hood to cover her horns a little bit to
Yep.
to hide her lineage.
It's the north up here. It's the Stark look.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anybody else buying or selling?
Is the cold going to be like a problem? Like, can we tell that we're going to need?
If you go out in the cold, You, it's not winter right now, or else it would be a problem all the time. But I think it's, what time of year was it? I think it was spring. That's what I read. So at night, without some protective clothing, you will have issues. If you don't have either a source of heat or protective clothes. During the day, your general activity in the sun should protect you well enough not to take any, like, actual exhaustion, which is what cold does to you.
How much was that cloak?
20 gold for the base, sort of standard-looking bear cloak.
All right, I'll buy one of those too.
I'll buy one as well.
I'm caught out without a damn fur coat.
Do they have fur hats?
They do.
Good fucking question.
They've got the Russian style that go over your ears.
I have one of those.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll take one of those. How much
All
is
right.
that?
He's got the one that goes over your ears. He's selling for 8 gold. It looks like it's made from maybe like a beaver or something. You're not sure. Some smaller furred animal.
Sold.
I need a mock-up image of this now.
Someone draw me my beaver hat. All right. Anything else? Going once, going twice. Okay, you guys make your way around the marketplace. You all do your shopping. By the time you all finish the shopping spree you went on, it is getting kind of late. The sun is beginning to set. The cold is beginning to rise. And Kelvin's comfort is directly to the south of the marketplace. And you can head there for the evening if that's where you'd like to stay for the evening.
Sounds good.
All right. You all go into Kelvin's comfort. And it's a quaint little inn and tavern. There are a number of customers already there. Townsfolk, there's some guards sitting at a table over here having a drink after their shift has ended. And the evening shift has begun. And there are two people who don't quite fit in sitting at a table over here. A man, clean-shaven, very tall, statuesque, in a full set of plate mail. And there's your hat. That's the hat you're wearing. The other guy, sort of a schlubby-looking guy, wearing the general outfit of a local fisherman. And they're having a drink, discussing things.
You can see their names.
Really? That's fine,
Eric.
but...
Yeah.
But now you can't.
Okay. Do we just... Wait, this was the inn, you said?
This is the end, yes. If you guys want to go talk to her about getting a room, the lady at the back ushers you over and asks if you're here for just a drink and a meal or if you're here for rooms.
All of the above.
All of the above. Well, I've got some fantastic pork and radishes tonight. They're delicious. As for rooms, there's 5 of you. I've got 2 doubles and a single room, if that works for all of you.
Oh, man, I'm gonna draw straws so you get the lucky bastard gets the single.
It's 10 gold for the doubles and 5 for the single.
I would feel more comfortable if Tim slept by himself.
Why?
He doesn't, because he doesn't sleep, so he just feels like he's gonna watch you the whole time.
Oh, he's got me there.
Draw straws for who
Also,
gets the single.
Did anybody notice if he bought the filter of love or not?
did that happen?
I wasn't paying attention.
Everyone draw straws.
I say we do girls, guys, and Tims.
That's what I meant.
Okay. She tells you that okay, that's great. Down the hall to the left there, the last two rooms on the left and the second room on your right will be your rooms. She pulls out. She goes back and gets some food from the back room.
Do you have bathing facilities?
She's
Laundry facilities.
bathing facilities. Well, we have an outhouse in the back, and we've got water. I don't know that I would recommend taking a shower at night here in Bryn Shander. You're liable to catch hypothermia.
He'll be fine.
I hate this town.
There is a bathtub, though. But like I said, you don't want to do that at night. Perhaps in the morning.
He'll be fine.
I need to wash the stink of Yeti off of me.
So you guys are getting food. She's serving you. You guys can pull up the table over the A table? That one there?
Probably.
Okay. She comes out and she serves you food. She asks if anyone would like to try the world famous brandy.
Yes, please.
Amen. She serves it and she says, "This is Firebeard's Fire Brandy, sold only here at Kelvin's Comfort, and it is really good and really strong going down. It's the only thing that keeps some folks warm around here." The meal costs you all 10 silver apiece. The meal plus the alcohol. While you guys are eating, the hostess comes up again and she serves you all another round of drinks. And she says, "These are from the gentleman over there." And she points to the man in the full plate mail. And he sort of does a little salute wave to you.
Which one does he wink at?
He's generally right now looking at all of you.
Tim is hoping it's him. He really wants that plate mail.
Give me your plate mail.
You have to get it off of him. Wink, wink.
Kazan will not turn around, but he will speak in a steady voice and says, "To who do we thank for this round of drinks?"
"Ah, that would be myself, dear boy, Sir Beric Nylif, Justicar of the Right Hand, at your service. And this is my compatriot here." What's his name? Sirac. My compatriot Sirac, a local man who's been showing me around. And he did the other guy sort of nods and does like, "Yeah, it's me." "Perhaps I might join you for your meal and bend your ear for a moment."
Perhaps you might pay for our meal and bend our ear for a moment.
I think he just did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah. Or he bought you drinks.
Oh, so I can take
anyway.
10 silver
Yeah,
back.
he bought us drinks.
Yeah, just drink.
You guys already paid for your meal.
Yeah.
Reimburse us for our meal. Kind
Oh.
sir.
Not the behavior I expected from the saviors of Nightstone. Word of
Doesn't
you.
pay well being a savior.
It's been a rough couple of days, Sir
Well,
Barrick.
I can understand that. In that case, of course. Madame, he waves to the hostess. Their meal is on me. In the service of Tyr and the right hand.
She's gonna give us back money.
He gives you the money. He puts some silver on the table. So you didn't need to tell the hostess that at all. He just did it.
Just getting
This is
money
so
out.
pitiful. We're literally begging for money.
Just extorting money out of this random
Just
dude.
everybody you talk to, just can you give us some?
Bryce just constantly walks around with a little sign, needs money.
Yeah.
Has family, needs money.
Will kill for money.
He says, so I do hear that you all had quite the adventure down south. You've made it up here extremely quickly. How, may I ask, did you accomplish such a thing?
Cousin's face tightens.
With the assistance of a powerful friend.
Ah, always good to have powerful friends. Indeed, indeed.
Yes, it is.
Your escapades at Nightstone have caused quite the stir, you see. Not only did you defend the town of Nightstone from those dastardly cloud giants who were attempting to crush it to rubble, but, more to my cause, you fended off the dire, heartless Zentaurums. You see, I am not sure how familiar you are with the Right Hand. We're a relatively new organization. We are, servants of Tyr, in the service of justice. However, unlike most servants of Tyr, we travel, doing the work of justice wherever we find it. I myself have been sent on a particular mission against the Zentaurum. I've been sent to find a Zentaurum spy master. Goes by the name The Weevil. And he takes a drink of his prior brandy, and as he does, he stares sort of purposefully at Bryce's. He's looking for any reaction in your face.
He's not gonna find it.
Alright.
She just raises an eyebrow and goes, interesting.
Indeed, it is. You see, when the Zentaurum attacked Nightstone, they brought the ire of many organizations, and they opened up an opportunity for the Right Hand to hunt them more openly than we would be able to normally. So I am on his trail, you see. And his trail seems to be leading towards you folks.
Oh, how so?
I believe he has some interest in you, madam. What that interest is, I do not know, but a woman matching your description, going by your name, keeps coming up in my conversations with captured Zentaurum agents.
It's interesting. I've never given you my name.
Well, your names have been circulated along with the stories of your exploits.
I didn't give anyone back in Nightstone my name either.
Did you not?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure Morak had your names.
Not mine.
Stupid Morak.
Well, in that case, matching your description then. Can't be sure, but I thought perhaps our interests might align in this matter.
You sound mistaken.
Perhaps I am. Well, at any rate, I hope you all have a fine evening. I just have one word for you, madam. Be careful here. Be careful anywhere here in the north. The Zentaurum are cornered and more dangerous than ever. I fear their more nefarious ways may bubble to the surface. And with that, I will leave you. And he sort of pats Sirak on the back, and Sirak goes, yeah, good to meet you guys. And he stands
Thanks
up.
for the food and drink
My pleasure, please.
and stay.
What? I didn't pay for that. He didn't give you 5 gold. He gave you all silver pieces for your food. And him and Sirac leave.
Friend of yours, Bryce's?
I haven't seen him before.
The rest of your meal goes by uninterrupted, and you are able to retire to your rooms. I will guide you. It actually needs to be.
Oh, there's actual rooms on this map.
Yep, actual rooms.
That means we're gonna get murdered in them.
You all go down the hallway, and indeed, the last 2 on the left and the second on the right are open. And I assume we're splitting up ladies and gentlemen.
And Tim.
And Tim.
And Tim.
Tim, your room's the end.
Okay.
Did
To make
Tim
sleep in
even
the
need
hallway.
his own room? You guys paid for it, but...
Let's just
I
stay in the
mean-
hallway.
We do like to make him think he's human, so.
Right, yeah, there you go. All right, I'm going to put you...
Gently tell him that the unnerving way in which he sleeps would make him a good candidate for being the solo.
There you go. Okay. You all go to sleep.
This is a long rest.
It is a long rest, yes. You all may take a long rest.
That was weird. I didn't even spend any hit dice. That one comma encounter drained me, and then never rested after that.
Yeah. Tim, in the middle of the night,
Our sleepless friend.
it's coming in handy. When everyone else is asleep, you hear very
Tim left no good.
You hear padded footsteps in the hallway. And someone is. This is maybe 3 a.m. Padded footsteps in the hallway. People are trying to be quiet. And coming down the hall.
Is Tim a curious individual?
How curious is he?
Hopefully we've instructed Tim to always be vigilant. Tim, our lives are in constant danger at all times.
You hear people very quietly fiddling with doorknobs in the hallway.
Just your run-of-the-mill gnat fiddles, that's all. Oh, fuck.
Tim will kick open his door and take a look outside in the hallway to see what's going on.
Oh, jeez.
All right, you kick open your door and you kick it into a cloaked figure
Nice.
that was about to open the door. Roll a strength check.
Wait, so is this before the benefit of the long rest?
No, it's after.
Okay.
How long is a long rest? Like 8 hours?
I think so.
Okay.
It says you can get the benefit if you could have like up to 1 hour of
Uninterrupted, like
something
sleep.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on here. Like, I figure. I mean, you guys probably went to sleep no later than like 9 or something when the sun's gone down, and it's middle of the night now. So, you kick the door open. The strength check. Okay. And that guy just takes the door full in the chest, and you see he is wielding a vicious-looking dagger.
How long can
And-
you kick the door open? The rest of us wake up?
You're all still asleep.
He's very quiet, like kicking down doors.
How courteous of you.
And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative. Tim and these gentlemen are going to get a turn, and then you are all going to be able to do whatever you want to do.
All right.
Yeah, Tim's on top of that shit. Fuck, all those guys get to go for hired killer.
Oh.
That's bad. They're gonna get like 2 turns in a row. That's gonna be really bad. Fuck.
All right. Tim, it's your turn. Your compatriots are still asleep.
Tim's alarm system is gonna go off.
Wake up every motherfucker in this inn.
I think we have other people's rooms.
Okay, you let a loud alarm system yell.
Yeah.
And the rest of you
Nice.
wake up. For some of you, it's still pitch black. The dead of night. No one can see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see the. Can I still take an action?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I see the guy is injured before me, and I assume he needs some healing leeches.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Those are some nice leeches.
Yeah, they are. Dear Lord. I don't think I've done massive damage yet. It's a Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
That will pass. But yeah, that leech lashed itself onto his chest, and you hear a sharp intake of breath from under the cowl. Just the leech gores its way into him.
I'm sorry, sir. Do we have your room?
And on their turn,
My friends will be out momentarily.
they're going to each step over a person, draw wicked-looking daggers on the sleeping figures. You're all awake now. Tim has woken you up.
Oh, we are awake.
But
okay.
you are all prone currently.
Shit.
So they are all going to take these attacks with advantage.
Oh boy.
Not the one in front of Tim. The one in front of Tim is going to try to stab him normally. Ineffectually.
I just noticed their name was Hired Killer.
Yep.
Maybe they're not here to get their rooms.
Brysis, above your head, you hear a voice whisper, "The Weevil sends his regards," as a dagger comes plunging down. And these guys have sneak attacks. Seven. That's weird that it didn't actually...
Well, it gives you the average.
Yeah, that's
it
just telling you the
does.
average. You can still roll.
Okay. That's not going to hit, though. Or no, he had advantage, so I'm going to roll that again. That's going to hit. I'll take the first damage, though, since this was an attack with advantage. So that's 5. I just roll the 2d6 separately.
Can my Infernal Legacy go off with that?
Sure can. So that's 10 damage.
He will also take 10 damage if he doesn't make his dexterity save.
Alright. He does.
Ah! Asshole.
Stabs you with the dagger, then pulls back. And does it do anything, or is it half damage?
I think it's
Half.
just either it hits or
Half
it doesn't.
damage.
It says
It
half.
says half damage at the top.
Oh yeah, half damage. So 5.
Okay. The one above Corinne is going to do the same. A dagger with advantage. $19 for 13 damage.
Jeez.
That's painful.
The one
Oh.
above. Do
I have a
something?
question.
Yeah.
So earlier, when like Tim used his group heal, and then something else happened where we had increased hit points. You can have hit points greater than your maximum, right?
I think with aid you can. I think aid increases your maximum.
Was that
This
less than 8 hours ago?
Less than how long ago?
8 hours?
No, that would have been more. Like it only lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
just
think we
wanted
lost
to
it when we went to sleep.
Yeah.
make
I was
sure.
gonna say,
Yeah.
If we got the benefit of the long rest, then none of those spells are active.
Right.
All right, that's cool. Okay. It was, let's see,
A 19 for 13.
hit. Okay, so can I use my shield as a reaction?
Sure.
So then that's 21 armor class.
All right. He goes to stab you with his dagger, and it comes down on the magic shield, and just his dagger embeds in it. The one above Halfred. 12's probably not going to hit. And the one above Kazan. 19, yeah.
For sure.
For 8 damage. All right. Tim, it is your turn again.
Fuck, we're gonna get stabbed again.
Yeah, you're going to get stabbed again.
I see that he's even more in pain than he was before, so I'm going to try to heal him again. Jeez.
Nice.
How does that leech just murder the shit out of this guy?
That one and the first one just sort of drain him, and Tim is very confused on why he's dead.
My healing leeches. All right, you can move if you want, but the hallways. Yeah, you can't see anything out in the hallway. It's just a dark hallway.
Okay.
You stumble around and you
I'll
find.
stumble around. Stop here.
Yep, you find the back of a cloaked figure, currently stabbing into Halfred, or trying to stab into Halfred. All right, the killers again. The one above Corinne. 11 probably ain't gonna do it.
Nope.
The one above Bryce's. I bet 19 will do it.
Damn it.
For
Yeah. Well.
12 damage.
So Bryce's has 2 hit points left.
Oh,
BT
God.
dubs.
Jesus. They can do that sneak attack every round?
As long as they have advantage on you, yes. As long as they have advantage or they have a... I'll do it again. Once per turn.
Okay. And that's because we're still prone?
Yep.
I'll never sleep again.
The one above Halfred.
Balls. Get fucking diced.
For 10 damage.
Let me see. Try to be lucky.
Be lucky! So you're gonna re-roll the dice?
hope one.
All right, your
Nice.
your
With
luck.
that roll.
He just whiffs it and goes right into that chair there.
Halfling, you got any luck for me?
And the one above Chasm.
Can I rub your head? 14, unfortunately, will hit.
For 10
This is
damage.
Garbage. I'm
Chasm!
about halfway.
This is your turn.
Oh, halfway.
You may stand up from your bed. And
Yeah,
greet
I
the
will.
cloaked figure with daggers.
I will stand up. Now, can I get a flanking bonus because I have a 10-foot range on my glaive and strike past this guy and stab the other guy?
You wouldn't be able to attack the other guy through the guy in front of you.
Alright.
If he wasn't there, you could do that, certainly. But the other guy just would be blocking him.
I'll move here and get the flank bonus that way.
I think Tim would have to be right here for you to do that.
No, on the guy, because...
Oh,
well,
the Halford one. Yes,
Halford's
yes.
still there.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I was looking at the other one. Yes.
He's still threatening. He's
Yep.
awake.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you have your flanking bonus on that guy.
Alright, so advantage and...
Why didn't we lock our door?
That's a good question.
Always lock the door.
23 for 7. You slash into the dude. You hear a sharp intake of breath again. Bastard. Halfred.
I was having a glorious dream. I was butchering Yetis left and right.
Yep.
Who can play at this advantage nonsense?
Oh, 9 plus 6. All right.
Mhm.
You murderized that man
Yeah! Air high five.
through his falling corpse.
I can't see you.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, everybody else is in the complete dark. Brysus.
Okay. Do I get the flanking bonus with Corinne
You do.
for this dude? Alright. That gives me advantage.
Once again, close quarters is our weakness.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I will.
You're in a bad spot.
I'm in a real bad spot. I'm hurting bad. Alright. So I'll just throw a chaos bolt at that guy.
The one between the two of you?
Yep. And then I'd like to use my empowered meta magic to reroll the damage dice.
Okay.
Mm.
You can reroll both of them?
I can reroll up to 4 dice, so I will reroll both damage dice.
Okay. So that's 4.
Rolled a 6 on one of them. That's pretty good.
I guess I could keep the 6, huh?
It says you must use the new rolls, so...
Yeah.
10 for a 2d8 is not bad.
Well, I can reroll 4 damage dice. That's the thing.
Yeah, I would just re-roll the 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll only reroll 1 damage dice, so
Okay.
I'll just reroll a 1d8. And then I'll add the 6 to it.
Okay.
So now it's 13 damage.
Oh, you added the 6. All right, cool. Yeah.
Nice.
You blast him. Psychic and poison. Which one is it? Psychic or poison?
Poison!
Poison. You love the poison.
I love the poison.
You catch him and his cloak sort of melts away a little bit. And he screams.
Come on, wild magic.
You know, if there ever was a time for wild magic,
It really would be now.
Using your things.
She's scrambling for life force.
Do you have your Tides of Chaos active?
Yes, I do.
We just long rested, so she always gets it back.
Oh,
but you
yeah,
can
okay.
discretion it.
Yeah. Let's do that. That's good idea. Let's see how this works out for you.
Oh shit.
Roll your D100, please.
$34.
34.
I have no idea what that is.
Maximize the damage of the next damaging spell you cast within the next minute.
Oh, so maximum damage.
Maximum damage in the next spell.
Wait, if I survive that long.
Right, yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, Kryn, you're up.
Okay. So it's still pitch black in here?
It is. You can see the person standing right next to you.
Can I? Okay.
He's right here.
Yeah. With the way the radius is, seeing people at a diagonal is difficult, but...
I see. Alright.
You could probably give him like 5 feet.
If you stay where you are, you get advantage with the flanking bonus.
So
Like
they
if
can
you stayed
see.
back where you were.
Okay.
Give them like 5 feet of light, and then have it be the dim light starts at 0 feet, so they just have the 5 feet of dim, just so they can see something.
How does that look for you? Can you see your general immediate surroundings?
Yeah. I mean, I can sort of make out there. It's a little bit better now.
Okay. That'll work.
Could also light a torch.
Someone could have done that, yes.
Is this guy? Yeah, I always figure out torches. Is this guy wearing metal?
He is not.
Oh, I guess
He's
I have
weak.
advantage anyway because of flanking.
Oh, yeah.
So.
He's wielding metal, but he's not wearing it.
Okay, what am I gonna use? I will use Witch Bolt at that only guy I can
Oh.
see.
Ha! Okay, the guy you can see, it's 8 damage. You connect. Lightning arcs through the darkness, lighting up the guy it hits, because as the lightning goes around him and into him. On each turn, okay, yeah, you can continue to do that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's being electrocuted.
How is he not dead yet?
He's not looking good. Tim, your turn.
Get in here and save us, Tim.
Solitaire.
Smack him. Smack him in the back of the head. And he takes 3 damage. Alright. The killer that was attacking Halfred is going to continue to try to attack Halfred. No longer with
Yeah.
advantage. 11 for Zix. Probably ain't gonna do it. The one attacking Corinne is going to continue trying to attack her while he's being electrocuted by her. Also ain't gonna do it. And the real clutch one, the one attacking Bryces.
Bryces. Do you have shield?
Yes!
There you go.
God! 3 would have done it too. 3 would have finished her off.
It would have knocked me out.
He jabs at you in the dark and just barely misses you.
Oh, he is so getting a friggin' chaos bolt to the face here in a minute.
Kazan. So fun fact also, Bryce, is on Chaos Bolt, max damage is going to be a double.
Uh-huh. Which means it can bounce to the other dude.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Which, wouldn't that be max damage for him as well, too?
Can it keep going? Well, it's just for your next attack. I don't think
Okay.
the wild magic.
Oh, yeah,
attacks
because it says
could-
you make a new damage roll.
Right. Kazan.
Okay. I'll go here and blade this guy up.
Okay.
Flanking.
Yes.
God.
12 hits.
Nice.
He takes the 5 damage.
Golly,
10
that's some bad rolls.
10 does not, however.
I rolled 7, 7, 4, 5.
The blunt end of your side glaive catches a section of his cloak and doesn't actually connect with anything.
I'm still sleepy. I'm at
Yep. Halfred.
He's gonna long sword, or short sword that guy.
Oh, let's say I moved back out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
I darted in and darted out.
Sir?
Yep. Would you like to strike it?
You do. God damn, that Colossus Slayer. Well, it doesn't.
I did hit.
You did hit. Yep. 15 damage.
I think. Yep. I think Tim hit him at some point too.
Yeah, he did. Okay. You put a short sword right in through the leather of his armor.
Alfred is our combo breaker. Like he gets all the kills
Yeah.
after we set it up.
This guy's not dead. He's stabbed and bleeding out, but he's not dead.
Oh, jeez.
Sword is covered in blood. Bryces.
All three of us couldn't take that guy down.
Did I move?
Alright.
Well, has Tim been attacking him? I can't tell.
He hit him once.
Yeah, he's on their side. He's on the doorway, smashing him with the mace.
Okay. And I won't
Alright.
move so he gets bonus.
So Bryce's, that will be 16 thunder damage.
Mhm.
So you guys, all right. I assume you're attacking. Which one are you attacking?
Let's do this guy first.
Okay.
He'll take the full 16 right in the face. And then it'll bounce to this guy, so I gotta reroll the damage die.
Okay.
That's 2d8.
So
Let me just roll it again.
And because it's doubled, it bounces again.
oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
So it's gonna bounce back to the original guy.
So you guys. Okay. So you guys hear just a huge thunderous
It's like
boom
a firework display.
come out of that room, and then immediately just acid just pours from that guy into the other guy, and then
Jeez. That's what happens when we leave the girls in a room themselves.
thunder and acid.
Yep.
Roll that 2d8 again. Who is it bouncing to now?
Can it bounce back to the original guy?
I'm trying to, yeah, I'm reading. Yeah, a different creature of your choice within 30 feet. Oh, you're supposed to make a new. Oh no, just a new damage roll. Okay, not a new attack
Yeah.
roll. All right, yes, roll your 2d8 again for it to bounce back to the original guy.
Who will take another 12?
Another
Murder us.
God, that was surprisingly neither one is dead,
Damn it!
Jeez.
but they are now sagging greatly. They're both reeling from the combo of that spell. Corinne.
Oh, one dude took 28 friggin' damage.
He did. He hadn't taken any other damage, though.
I know.
All right. So I'm just gonna hit this guy with my witch bolts again. What's it? A 1d12.
All right. So the combo of the witch bolt and the acid fries the dude.
You guys having a bad day now.
Yeah. And your electricity snuffs him out. Tim.
How much soul does he eat?
You did have advantage on that guy because it's linking.
Right. Had it last turn also, but I forgot again.
Okay. 23 for 7. Tim, the bones in your mace begin to rattle. They call.
Oh boy!
They call for a soul.
Soul it shall get.
No, no.
Roll a d10, please. You sense that you didn't need to take that, but it hurts your head quite a bit. You didn't need to do nearly that much damage to finish this. But your mace sucks in the man's soul. You can roll. You just took 10 damage, and you can roll another d10 for 10 hit points. It's not gonna matter in a second, but you can do it.
I took 10 damage.
Yes, you did.
So confused on how this item works.
Yeah.
When you do that soul eat attack, it does it to both you and the target.
Then I what do I roll for hit
A
points?
d10.
Eating souls is painful work.
Yep.
That was a terrible trade-off.
Perfect.
Well, you did kill the guy, but yeah, it's.
When does it go off where you can do the psychic damage to him and yourself?
That's what I just did.
So it's,
I know, but-
there's two different effects. One of them
Oh,
is when you attack someone who has less than 10 hit points.
Oh,
That's,
okay, gotcha.
That's when the bones rattle. The second.
So only
totally
you would know that.
Yeah, only you would know that. And the second totally separate effect is anytime you kill someone with Soul Eater. Whether you do that with the psychic damage or just bludgeoning damage, either one. The hired killer is going to look at his fried friend and yell, Dave! No!
Oh no! Don't give them names.
Dave.
I don't know. And he's going to
Supposed to use their real name.
run at Corinne in a rage. And attempt to stab her. I'll kill you!
Thank God that was her, not me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Corinne.
Thanks, Bryce.
Bryces is holding her like guts inside with one hand at this point.
But now I have a scrape.
That's unacceptable.
Anyway, I
Kazan.
got some mushrooms that'll make it better.
Was that their turn?
Yes. It is now your turn, Kazan.
I'm gonna yell across to the girls and say, "How's your room holding up?"
We're doing just fine. I mean, half of us are anyway.
Let's see. Can I go through Tim?
Sure. As long as Tim allows you to go through it.
As long as he doesn't give you a hug on the way.
Come here.
15. You said this guy's almost dead, right?
Yep, he is not looking good. He's been taking, I think, thunder damage from Bryce's Chaos Bolt. You can't see it under
Alright.
the hood, but his ears are bleeding.
I
can do
will go
can do it.
stabby happy on him.
All right, murderized.
Charge into the room, side blade extended, and just rush in there and stab him in the back.
Okay, you do. As you do, Kazan, you notice it doesn't reach you. It like swipes at you, but it doesn't hit you. A tendril of flame comes out from underneath the hood and tries to slap you, but it misses. It's like
what?
A small tendril of flame shoots out from him and tries to nick you, but you're too far away.
You guys got the fucking crazy boss assassin on you. Jesus.
And you murder him with that attack.
I'm gonna do the thing where I don't do the killing blow and just try to, like, knock him unconscious.
You can do that.
Alright. Because I see that he's the only one left alive, and I figure we have questions.
Okay.
I have all kinds of questions now. What the fuck was that? None of the other ones did that.
Yeah, so... yeah, that one's dead. I'm going to remove the red on him. He's just unconscious. Yes, so that one is now unconscious. Yeah, you all can look at these guys. They're all wearing deep hooded cloaks. But the cloak that this guy, the unconscious one, was wearing seems to be magical in nature.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me more of this magical cloak of nature.
So you pull it, and the cowl itself seems to be magical, and when you pull the cowl off, you notice he has this tattered red scarf that also seems to be magical.
Mm.
You go through these guys' bodies, and you find that they're not carrying anything, any identifying anything, except they are all carrying identical black pouches with 20 gold in each pouch. Exactly.
Getaway money.
Or
payment money. Or pizza money.
So that's 100 gold total they were carrying on them between them. 20 apiece. And then they're all just carrying just normal daggers and leather armor. And then the rest of them appear to be half-elves, which would explain how they can see in the dark. The one with the magic hood and the magic scarf is a human who is now unconscious.
What's the best method we have of tying somebody up? And then probably ending the session.
Do you guys have rope? Does somebody have rope?
I do.
You have rope, okay. Yeah, you guys can just tie him up and put him in the corner and go back to sleep,
yeah.
presumably.
Yep.
Since Bryce needs to get some more long rest in. Bryce is
stand guard.
against additional killers. I will tell you guys what these items are.
So do we get to long rest again, or how does this work?
You do. You'll get to long rest again.
Oh, okay.
Yes. One of the cloak and...
You'll have more than a few hours of uninterrupted sleep between now and the morning. So this is what the scarf is after you... It requires attunement. But black flames erupt from the scarf anytime a hostile creature makes a melee attack against the wielder and deals 2 fire damage to it.
That's pretty cool.
The hood he was wearing... The Wrath's Hood. It is a black silk hood that projects constant shadows upon the wearer's face. The shadows are impenetrable by normal means, though a true seeing spell or similar magic can see through them. As a free action, you can choose how much of your face is covered by the shadows, or even how opaque they are. The shadows remain this way until you choose to change them, or you remove and again don the hood. While wearing the hood, you have dark vision out to a radius of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, the radius of your dark vision increases by 60 feet.
Sweet.
Wow. So does that give you invisibility, or what does that do?
It just conceals your face. You can choose. It's a hood that puts shadows over your face, and you can control how much people can how much of your face people can see under the shadows. So if you wanted to, it could just be what the token looks like, just black underneath the hood, that no one can tell who it is.
Rises will offer the scarf to Tim, since he always seems to get hit a lot.
Also, your warlock buddy that died.
Yeah.
Who's got some issues. He doesn't need the scarf. Not until he figures out his issues. But Tim, you can have the scarf.
Well, thank you. Tim offers the scarf to Kazan if
It doesn't even say they have to hit. It just says when they make an attack. Is that right?
Yep.
So
Anytime
if they hit you and miss, it still does
it
damage.
still does damage.
That's pretty slick.
Not to mention how dapper you look wearing a scarf.
Mm-hmm. A tattered red scarf.
A tattered red scarf. I don't know, Tim. What do you think?
I'll
Who do you-
keep my inventory for now, and we can decide
Okay.
between.
Y'all can share it.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Tyler will both for our necks.
Be joined by the neck.
Okay, that will do it for this evening. Experience. You guys killed 2 Yetis that are worth 700 apiece.
Fucking days.
And you killed 5 hired killers that are worth 200 XP apiece.
$2,400 divided by 5.
This level is going much slower.
Yeah.
Just to say, the first couple levels went really fast.
Yeah, exactly. So 44.95 is the new XP. All right. A programming note. We will not be here next Friday. I will be in Colorado and Raymond will be on his honeymoon. So we will be taking $44.95, yeah. We will be taking 1 week off. Returning on the 23rd. And with that, I would like to thank Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I am Chris. We are here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time.
Bye.